and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you are now listening to the greatest podcast on the planet. And I am one of your hosts, Big Jack, a.k.a. The Great One.
What's going on, everybody? It's Buddy, a.k.a. Camouflage, and you are now listening to the Sports Cypher.
This is Marv, and you are now tuned in and tuned up for the Sports Cypher.
Yo, this is the homie Grizz, aka Grizzly Adams. Keeping that cipher complete. All balls don't bounce, baby. Let's sit and talk about it.
What's good? This is Ricardo, aka the reason why your girl disappears on football Sundays. And you are tuned into the Sports Cypher.
This is Blade, aka the Ace of Spades. They save the best for last on Sports Cypher.
I'm subscribing to this. Give the people what they want.
Welcome everybody to another exciting episode of the Sports Cypher. On today's episode, more NBA playoffs. We're going to do some baseball talk, and then we're going to recap the Alvarez and Jacobs fight. Let's get it started. Welcome to the Sports Cypher. Camouflage, what you got on the playoffs right now?
All right, man. I want to start it off with to my dear friend, my homie Ricardo. You right, bro. I don't want Kyrie Irving with the Knicks.
No.
I want Kemba Walker first. You right, sir. Kyrie playing small ball, and the Greek Freak is dominating them, man. I'm gonna start off with that series right now.
Speak on it.
I thought that would go 7. It seemed like the Greek Freak about to put him out of his misery in 5. And company Brogdon coming back too. I just got the alert today. They're gonna be at full strength. He probably gotta take a couple of games to shake the rust off. But as far as that Kyrie thing, he went to Boston to be the man. He said he wanted to be the reason he lead the team to a championship, but he's not that. He's got to be the star to somebody's superstar, and Boston has no superstar for this star to help out this star. And we can see the impact that LeBron had on him, because right now by itself, the impact is not really there, and we don't really see that.
You know what?
As far as that goes.
Speaking of Kyrie, here go his comments after his game, his poor game performance last night.
Kyrie, Chris Gasper, Boston Globe. Have you ever had a 3-game stretch like this in the playoffs, and how mentally challenging is it?
What do you mean?
Have you ever had a shooting stretch like this? I think it's now at this point 19 for 62.
Yeah, who cares? Who cares? I'm a basketball player. Prepare the right way. Like I said, it's a little different when your rhythm is challenged every play down. You're being picked up full court. They're doing things to test you, and the expectations on me are going to be sky high. And I try to utilize their aggression against them and still put my teammates in great positions while still being aggressive. I'm trying to do it all. So, for me, the 22 shots, I should have shot 30.
Well, Brooklyn, the front runners to get him now. They say the Knicks are close second. Go Brooklyn. Let's get Kemba.
Yeah, I've been telling y'all, man. Kyrie, I'm not convinced. More for his health than his actual on-court play. And I'm not gonna front. I don't like his attitude. I really don't, man. Like, I feel like he lets outside situations distract him from his on-court play. And I don't know. In New York, I don't know if that's gonna fly.
And you got to remember, this man thinks the earth is flat. So,
You just ended the conversation. You just ended the conversation right there, Mom. Like that one said, like, you can't really argue with nobody that think the world is flat, though.
No, you can't.
You really can't.
Alligator's angry. My mama said alligator's angry. He got all them teeth and no toothbrush.
I forgot he was on them
Oh,
flat Earth
man.
folks, man. I really,
he is. He's one of those flat Earth.
oh, Kyrie, Lord.
But
And he went to Duke. Went to Duke, and
Yep.
you think the world's flat?
Oh, yeah.
bro?
Oh.
Well, he ain't go because of his intelligence. He went because his,
That's true.
Well, he had to have some type of intelligence to maintain it.
It's called an athletic scholarship.
Yeah.
It's not academic.
But you still gotta maintain some type of GPA, dude. You gotta keep that. You gotta keep their standards.
At least for one semester.
The athletic standard to get a scholarship is what, 2.5, 2.3?
something like that.
A C.
It varies. It varies. In different
it
colleges,
varies.
I heard as well.
Yeah.
And then if you real good, just greasy little palms, they can change some transcripts.
That's true.
Well, we know he got a D in geography because.
Yeah, man, probably an F. Probably F for flat. He probably told the teacher, "No, teacher, you're wrong."
The Greek freak, freak is just
Oh,
a freak
man.
of nature.
Let me tell you.
He's just a freak.
He probably won't win the MVP this year. Because, I think the name recognition of Harden, he probably got that in the bag. But next year, Greek Freak going to be the MVP of the league.
See, I think Jokic will be.
You think Jokic going to win it next year?
Yeah.
The Mario Brothers character?
If Jokic
not Yoshi, bro.
It's the same difference.
That boy thinking of Yoshi.
It's the same difference. His name is just remarkable. Why would you name your kid that? But anyway,
it's his last name. It's his first.
His last
his
name,
first name
man.
is Nicola.
Yeah, isn't he one of those?
Really, Nicola?
Yeah,
he's like Nikolai. It's Nikolai.
Yeah.
Oh, Nikolai.
Yeah, Nikolai Jokic.
Yeah, like
Nicola?
one's from Japan. Yoshi's from Japan, and the other one's from one of those
Eastern Europe somewhere.
Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
Let's call him by his nickname, the Joker.
The
Just call him the
Joker,
Joker.
Who's
Big
from
Jack.
Japan?
Just call him the Joker.
Yoshi. He's like the Mario character.
Oh.
Yeah, the one who be doing mushrooms and stuff.
Yeah, the dinosaur.
Nah, that dinosaur be dropping eggs or something out of his ass.
Yeah, dog, he be doing eggs with special secrets
with glitter on it, man.
So.
Glitter eggs. Yeah.
Y'all ever heard that Egyptian mythology where this god used to have food coming out of her orifices, but the other god killed her because he didn't like that she did that. It's kind of what you reminded me of when you said Yoshi be dropping eggs.
Oh my goodness.
I can't remember the name. It might have been it wasn't. It was a Japanese mythology. It was Japan.
We went straight left field on this basketball stuff.
We give the people what they want, man.
We giving the people what they want.
We giving the people knowledge.
Look, that's what else I meant to say.
Substance.
Boston is better without Kyrie. Boston is way better without Kyrie, and it showed last year. It shows this year. They just need to go on and let him go. They should have traded him, so at least they could have got something back. They don't need Kyrie. Kyrie is detrimental to Boston, the system, to their chances of winning. And Kyrie is just not who he thought he was. He was a legend in his own mind before he was a legend in other people's mind. Just because he did what he did with LeBron, he thought he could do it by himself, not understanding that LeBron is the reason that he was able to do what he was able to do what he did. So Kyrie needs to humble himself, realize the earth is round, and learn how to play as a team.
Hey, Maul, tell us how you really feel.
I did.
Man.
But also a little thing, I don't know if Carter will agree with this, but Stevens kept starting Haywood. Man, Haywood is not ready. I think that put like a damper on the psyche of Brown and Tatum. Haywood shouldn't be starting, man. He's not ready. He's not fully back from that ankle injury. He never he don't like the same All-Star.
Yeah, they think he's 2016 Hayward from Utah, and I don't think he's that. Yeah, maybe man, next year. I agree with that.
Again, probably.
But
I hate it when the fact that they get injured and they come back well before it's time, way before it's time for them to come back. They don't let their injury heal completely, and it messes with their performance. It messes up their performance.
I disagree with him not being ready. I think he's just not ready
psychologically.
Maybe because remember, Kawhi came. This is Kawhi's first year back, and he's back to regular. So,
but look what they did with Kawhi. They said Kawhi every other game in the back-to-back, even non-back-to-back. Well, Kawhi probably
Kawhi played
55
60
games,
But
games this year.
60 games out of 82.
Regardless, I don't think Haywood will ever reach that level again.
No, I don't think
But
so
I think
either.
Haywood injury was more devastating than Kawhi hamstrings and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but they missed about the same amount of time, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I just think Hayward, he just can't knock that rust off. But just to finish the whole Kyrie Kimba thing, I'm telling you, I mentioned this last week. Kimba has never played on any team with half as good as the teams Kyrie has played on. I think you put Kimba Walker on a decent. I'll give you an example. Let's pretend that Kimba played on the Indiana Pacers. You don't think they would do just as good as they was doing with Oladipo?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sorry, man. Yep. Kimba's played with one of the best player you've ever played with is Nick Batum.
Nick Platoon?
And I don't know if that's your all-star. Like, you know?
I mean, I think Kimba is one of the best point guards in the league, scoring-wise. But Oladipo brings different skill set. He's more all around than Kimba.
Yeah,
Kimba
right. Yeah, I'm not even saying that Kimba is better than him.
I would rather Kimba than Kyrie for sure.
Yeah.
Say Big Jack and Blades.
Yep, go for it.
Listen, man, I want y'all to listen to what Ricardo about to tell you about his MVP of the playoffs. I know who. I got a feeling who it is. Go ahead. I want to hear this.
Look,
I want to hear this.
My MVP of the playoffs right now, Kawhi Leonard, man.
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard is balling his ass off. He's playing better right now than he ever played with San Antonio.
Ever played in his life. Ever in his life.
Kawhi Leonard.
Ever in his life.
So do you think you think Toronto's gonna shut them down tomorrow?
Nope. I think Philly.
I don't know.
I think Philly is gonna take it. I think Embiid is gonna bounce back. I think Butler and Harris are gonna step up.
You think Philly's gonna come back?
Yeah.
Well,
yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a hope for Philly to come back. Butler been playing Butler. Butler been playing like Butler. We need Harris, but most importantly, Indeed need to really come through. I'm sick. My tummy hurt. I'm Donovan McNabb in the Super Bowl against the Patriots.
Yeah.
you should have thrown an accent there. He has an accent.
Hold on. My stomach hurts.
Listen, you have to trust the process, all right?
Now, let me tell you, that's like, yo, where Joel at? Yo, he in the bathroom. What are you doing in the bathroom? It's the process, man. He's doing the process. It's the process.
Well, flush
trying
the
to work it
process
out.
twice.
He's trying to work
Flush
it out.
Twice. Courtesy flush.
Nah.
Flush the process down.
He's trying to work it out.
But here's the thing that, and we, when we talked about our NBA MVP, like who we think should be the MVP. Remember, I mentioned this way back then, Cam. I said, I don't know about Joel Embiid health, man. If it's not one thing, it's another, and they will only go as far as Joel Embiid takes them. And Ben Simmons, oh God, like, whew.
Well, he's not a superstar, bro. He's between a star and an all-star. To me, I got a couple of levels. I got the superstar, star, the all-star level, the role players.
Give us an example of a superstar, a star, and an all-star, and a role player.
Okay, Joel Embiid's supposed to be the superstar of the team.
Mm-hmm.
Harris and Butler supposed to be the stars, and he's supposed to be the star. But he really like the all-star that's playing on a role player level.
I think Joel Embiid is a superstar, though. I'll give you that. I think that. I mean, he ain't playing like that right this second, but
nah, he only had that game 3 when he dropped like 33 and 18 or something like that, and like 9
dominated. And he dominated against the Nets too.
You know who my NBA, not NBA, my MVP of the playoffs would be though. If it's not Kawhi, then it would be Jokic.
I think he's the runner-up right now.
Jokic is a beast. Man.
I think the Greek Freak the runner-up, dog. But I can't deny Jokic. But speak on Jokic in that series, man.
Well, okay, Jokic is the reason that they are up 3-2. I knew going in that Portland didn't have enough to compete with Denver because Denver although Will Barton wasn't playing like it, Will Barton is a really good player, and he stepped up in the second round, especially over the last couple of games. Gary Harris has stepped up big time, and what I seen last night just showed me that Denver wants it more. They just want it more, and CJ is a great shooter and things like that, and a great scorer.
Mm-hmm.
But CJ and Dame can't do it all by themselves. Heartless is not Gary Harris. Heartless is not Will Barton. They're on different levels, and Heartless is a good player, but Will Barton and Gary Harris and Jamal Murray is a young, clutch point guard who will be around for years to come.
And
This
Will
man
Barton is
clutch.
another person who I believe got injured, and he just couldn't find his stride.
But he found it now.
Now he found his stride. So
right,
better late than never. Better late
you
than
gotta
never.
remember too, they got Millsap, who's been in 90-something playoffs.
Yeah. He's been in the Yep. He's the veteran experience in the playoffs. Exactly.
They have more weapons. That's why I knew that Denver would beat Portland. Portland, especially without Nurkic.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with that.
They cannot compete with Denver, and Denver just is playing harder. They were up by 30 points at one point yesterday. You don't be up by 30 points in the playoff games unless you're just better.
Yep.
That is
man. I ain't gonna lie. My X factor you spoke on was Jamal, man. Jamal Murray. He was my X factor. He was the reason why I picked Denver the last 2 rounds.
Too, remember, he
he playing with that hurt thigh. Yeah, he playing with that hurt thigh. Yep.
I was watching when it was game 3 or 4 when he had those clutch. He had a clutch.
The free throws?
I think he had a clutch 3. He had a clutch 3, and he had some clutch free throws.
And
man, Jamal Murray's just clutch, man.
And there was an interview when they was interviewing him. They was like, "Yeah, how did you feel? What was the pressure like with those free throws?" He's like, "It wasn't nothing." He's like, "Yeah, my dad used to blindfold me and heckle me and shoot free throws blindfolded." I'm like, "Okay."
Man, we might have a chance,
wow.
man. Yeah. We might have a chance.
With what everybody with the teams that we have going in right now, who do you guys think is going to be the top two teams in the main event?
But hold on, I gotta let Blaze hit it. Blaze, you gotta hit it, man, because I want to speak on these 2 teams too.
Warriors.
Blaze, you gotta
the
Warriors. Warriors in Houston is a series that's going to be a flip of the coin.
Yes.
Steve Kerr came out and said that
that's going to be
Houston have a bunch of linebackers on their team and they play more physical, and that's the way to beat us by playing physical, man.
And Cam's words are coming back right now. I said they were done. He said, "Hey, it ain't over until the home team loses on they." So I was like, "Hey, I guess that was prophetic, you know."
I also thought it was done too.
I still think Golden State gonna pull it out. I'm just waiting for Harden to choke, but you know.
I'm just waiting for Chris Paul to get hurt. That's what I'm
but Chris Paul, I realized Chris Paul is getting paid $35 million. He hasn't been putting up no superstar points, man.
Like, $35 million this year. $35 million next year.
38 next
and
year.
What, 43?
41, then 44. It's going to keep going up as he get older. Like,
man.
And the hamstrings is through, bro. The hamstrings is through.
I ain't gonna lie, Tucker been playing out his mind.
Yes, he has, sir. Yes, sir.
Way better than I thought he was capable of playing.
I want to get on the
especially offensively. Offensively, he been doing like defensively. We know what he brings to the table. I know what he brought to the table when he was with Toronto defensively. Offensively, man, he's been hitting them threes, man. I need
to rant real quick because I watch the NBA playoffs every year. I'm a big basketball fan as well as baseball and football, but I am just turned off a little bit by basketball because every game I watch, I kid you, it's always 3 after 3 after 3. And if they're missing the threes, the other team comes down and shoots the threes, and they miss the threes, and the other team goes back and shoots the threes, and they miss the three. And I'm like, is this basketball? Like, what am I watching?
Or is a 3-point skill shooting contest,
what am
right?
I watching, a 3-point shootout? Like, what is this? And then Harden gets the ball, and then he drives in and gets fouled, and then they back shoot threes. And
well, I'm gonna tell.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. I said, I'm gonna tell you this. Houston attempted 53 pointers in game 4. They was 17 of 50.
It's not.
But the Warriors was 9 of 33. The Warriors was 9 of 33.
All the teams are doing this, and it's actually kind of turning me off of basketball a little bit because all you're doing is shooting threes. Drive in, use your athleticism, get to the rim. What about the mid-range game? Is that dead?
The
Like
mid
Man,
range game been
everybody
dead,
want to be
bro.
the new Steph Curry, Big Jack.
threes?
Everybody want to shoot threes. They say Big Jack, your son play basketball. He shoot threes a lot. Everybody
That's
want to shoot
it.
threes.
Be the
Threes.
rainmaker. You want to be the rainmaker.
It's agitating to watch it because you shoot a three break, 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 and it's in transition. A lot of them.
Man, everybody want to be the chef, man.
Threes. It's just
I
oh my
have
god.
watched games where people have been wide open from 17 feet, jump back 5 feet to get behind the arc to shoot a three. Yo, I'm like, you open from 17 and you go backwards 5 feet to shoot a three?
Threes.
What the
That's
hell?
all it is.
Like,
threes.
okay. And it's not Steph Curry doing this. It's like
They trying to get their numbers up.
Oh, they're trying to be like Steph.
They're trying to get their numbers up.
Threes. That's all it is.
And to be fair, when Golden State do it, it's a little different. First of all, they got the shooters to make it work, right? Like, that's number one.
Right.
And two, they're usually shooting open, uncontested threes just because they move the ball around better than most, you know?
Yeah, they do. They've been the number one or number two assist team in the last.
Exactly, yep.
This is what put the icing on the cake when the team is cold and they're still shooting.
Oh, it's terrible.
What happened to driving in?
Right, getting fouls,
and some points, get your rhythm.
Why you think Kawhi been balling out? He been going to the paint, like
yeah.
Man, Kawhi.
They've all remade that song that Michael Jordan used to have. Sometimes I dream that he is me. I shoot my threes like Steph Curry shoot threes. They all want to be like him, man.
They want to be like Curry, not Steph Curry neither. Steph Curry.
People don't even know he have a little brother. Dog. People like, he got a little brother.
They might know him a little bit down in Portland, but
his brother played for every team in the league.
Okay.
His brother played for every team.
Yeah, man, I need Blade to hit it one more time. Hit it one more time, Blade. Hit it one more
Warriors come out to play.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, I picked Houston, but man, Warriors.
Like I've been saying,
I gotta roll.
Warriors, Bucks.
I gotta roll with Golden State.
Warriors, Bucks. I've been saying that's what I said from the beginning. I'm gonna stick with that. Warriors, Bucks.
I got
that's
Warriors,
what I said.
Philly.
Warriors and Bucks for the championship.
Yep.
I want Warriors, Toronto. I want Warriors, Toronto.
I'm gonna wait till my bracket get busted up, man. I'm gonna
so
wait.
You gonna ride with Philly till they?
I'm riding with Philly till the Houston till the wheels fall off.
Got you.
I'm gonna ride with Philly and Golden State.
I think Philly's going out tomorrow. I think Toronto's going to put them out of their misery tomorrow.
Oh, they putting them to sleep like old yellow?
Yep.
In Philly? You think they're gonna do it in Philly?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, they're gonna be closer to their homes.
I like Portland. That's my sleeper. I like Portland, but
that's my.
I can't see Denver going all the way. I mean, they playing all right, but I can't see them.
Yeah, they too inexperienced for you.
Yeah, I can't see them making it to the main event.
I'll tell you this: if somehow Houston finds a way to knock off Golden State, and Denver wins, I think Denver crushes Houston. I think I do. I really do. I think Denver crushes Houston.
Well, this morning I was listening to this radio show, and they're saying
that's asinine.
Yeah, they was talking about that this morning.
I'm gonna tell you why.
They're saying the Rockets might go all the way if they beat Golden State.
I'm gonna tell you why Denver.
I don't think Denver can beat the Rockets.
Denver is a problem for Golden State because of Jokic. They don't have nobody that can match up with Jokic. Nobody has anyone that can match up with Jokic.
Except for Milwaukee.
Who?
I think
who you talking about? Scott
Greek.
You think Greek Freak would check Yoke? No, Greek Freak is tall enough.
Greek Freak is 7 feet tall, bro.
Yeah, he's 6'11".
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
and his wingspan.
Yeah, I think he could. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I think they were. He's just a couple of inches taller than me, but we got the same body fat, 1.9.
Can't nobody
do it.
That man is a beast.
But what about Capella? You don't think Capella will be able to handle him?
No.
Jokic?
Oh, well, not handle him because you can't just handle somebody on Jokic level. You got to contain him. You got to hold hope and push him
and hold your own on offense as well.
I think
hold your own.
I think he'll be able to rebound and block him out, but he won't be able to stop him on offense.
But what about giving him a whole? Okay, what about making shooting percentage real bad, like a 7 or 20 type of
Nope.
thing? You know,
No,
like a
because
Kyrie.
Jokic won't allow that to happen. He'll turn into a passer before
I was gonna say
takes
he
a bad
passed
shot.
the ball too well, man.
Yeah. I think he do lead the team in assists actually with like 7.5 a game.
Yeah.
From the center position.
Man, I'm gonna draft him again in fantasy basketball. I love you, Jokic.
You
I
better get
hate
him
you,
before me.
indeed.
You better get him before me. So I got Denver and Golden State, and I think that's going to go like 6 or 7. And then I got not Toronto. I got Philly and Milwaukee, and I think that's going to go like 6 or 7.
Mm.
Yeah, I got Milwaukee and Philly, and I'm sticking with my guns. And I'm gonna stick with Houston. And I'm gonna stick with Denver, the Nuggets. The Nuggets.
Yeah. You know what I say? Until somebody beat the Warriors, I'm just gonna ride that hot hand, man. They, you know.
Yeah, I know, bro. I know.
Like my heart wants Portland to come back in the series, but and beat Golden State. That would be my dream for Portland to win the finals, but it's just not gonna happen, especially without Nurkic.
You have to learn to live with disappointment, Ricardo. You just have to learn to live with disappointment.
Bro, I'm black. What you talking about? Of course.
Yeah. So you used to it. You used to it.
Yeah, man. I'm conditioned for this.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I wouldn't mind a Greek LeBron James to win it, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
There he go.
Greek LeBron James, bro?
There he go.
Yeah, he do everything LeBron do.
There he go.
Except for shoot the three better.
Well, LeBron, remember what the hell? Yosemite Sam in here? Boy, say Yosemite. Talk to Yosemite Sam. But remember though, LeBron didn't have that. LeBron didn't have that 3-sided. The Greek Freak only 24 years of age.
Yeah.
LeBron developed his 3.
Greek Freak shooting it at 40%, man.
That's decent.
That's amazing for a 7-foot player to shoot the ball at 40%. Like that's Kevin Durant good. Like
no, that's Dirk Nowitzki. Like
all right. Up next, we have baseball. We're doing a little baseball talk. We're gonna start this episode off with Ricardo. Ricardo, what you got on the baseball series right now?
Yeah, I just wanted to go through some of the standings here because we're about 35 games into the season.
35 games too long, but go ahead.
Yeah, don't tell me about it.
Hey, listen.
Hate baseball with a passion.
Look, man, the hockey playoffs going on. Nobody even watching it. So, hey.
What are you talking about?
I said the hockey playoffs is going on. Nobody even talking about that, let alone 35 games of baseball.
You're just upset because your Islanders got smashed.
Oh, it's not my Islanders. I'm a Rangers fan. If I could be even called a hockey fan at all. But
I'm a Penguins fan. I like the Penguins.
Oh yeah, you like some
Sid the
Crosby, Sid the
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sid the Kid?
I like the Mighty Ducks. I'm a Mighty Ducks fan.
Yeah, Anaheim. Okay.
I'm the best team in hockey history. Montreal Canadiens. Montreal.
Shit, it's cold. It's cold every day up there.
It should be figure skater good up in the
They call him figure skater good. Oh,
figure skater good. Up there.
Hey, bro, I know where you live, eh?
Oh, he doing the A. He got so Canadian on his style.
You got Canadian real on me.
I don't even understand why Florida has a hockey team. Like, why do we even need that?
Well, Arizona has one too, no?
Yeah. Like,
I forgot about that. Yeah, I guess.
The Panthers. I think with the Panthers.
Panthers. Florida Panthers.
Or the Lightning. I don't know.
And the Phoenix Coyotes?
You know, one thing I don't understand. Mm-hmm. When you have a professional team, you shouldn't have another team the same name in a different sport. Like, you know, you have the Florida Panthers and you got the Carolina Panthers. Like why did they ran out of the names?
Well, they ran out of animals. There's so many animals.
Yeah, man. It's a whole different other sport, so it's not like it's gonna be the Panthers versus the Panthers.
It's like the Giants. So like you got that's why they say New York Football Giants, right?
And the San Francisco Giants used to play in New York. There used to be two Giants teams in New York.
That's why they used to call them New York Football Giants.
Yeah, the New York baseball Giants.
And they're not Giants.
Blaze, send them a letter and tell Florida to change their names to the Pandas.
They should be the Florida Pythons.
No, we should not have a hockey team.
Now back to baseball, people.
Oh, what are those pink birds in Florida? The
flamingos.
Flamingos.
The Florida
So what? So what?
Why don't
So
y'all
what?
be the
Florida
California? Why
Flamingos.
don't
So what? They gonna be
why
the
don't
Florida
hey
Raging
hey
Flamingos, the fierce flamingos.
hey? Why don't y'all be the California earthquakes then?
That's not an
Oh,
animal.
Or
he
That's
gonna
not an
call y'all
animal.
or
the
That
mud
or
slides.
dude,
or you could
that's a
the
be or you
badass.
views
could be
expressed by Jamal are his own. I do.
hey
That's a
or
badass
or
name. The earthquakes.
or you could be the California wildfires.
Oh,
Now
the
think about
Uh,
Montreal Mice.
I say
Okay,
the
or the
all
Those
Cal
right.
those
no.
those are still good names,
I
but they're
say the
not
or the
animals. But
Calif
it's all good.
How
or
about
the
the?
California blackouts.
I said the California raisins, man. That's what they say.
Oh,
Here's
that boy said. That boy
um,
said a
here's
blackout.
the here's the thing. Here's the thing though. Here's the thing. He's always talking about California having these earthquakes and stuff. Blaze, when was the last time you felt the earthquake?
in years.
Yeah. Now,
Ask me the same question.
Florida
Ask
has
me the
Oh
same
hurricane
no! Don't ask
question.
season.
him the same question. Don't, I
Ask
already
me the
know where he's
same
going.
question.
Florida has what hurricane seasons, typhoon,
Oh,
tsunami.
oh,
No,
Oh,
let's not get
oh yeah,
started. Let's go
Big
to
Big Jack,
baseball.
See, actually,
Big Jack. The last time I had an earthquake was last night when I was in bed with my wife.
Oh
Oh
See,
Lord.
I
man.
knew somebody
Oh
was gonna
Lord.
say something
Oh
like,
Your
man.
chart your Charger
hey,
thongs, your
San
Charger
Diego
no,
thongs.
Charger
hey,
Stones, man.
just for education purposes,
You had
typhoons only
you had
happen
your
in the
you had
in
your
the
Atlantic
Charger
Pacific
Ocean.
thongs.
Ocean.
You had
I
your
had
Charger thongs on.
um
Oh
Typhoons
my
don't
Lord.
happen in the
Ricardo.
sphere.
Can you give the
To
disclaimer,
who?
please? For that last rant, because we need a disclaimer for it.
By who? By Big
By
Jack?
him, because he said he
By
caused the
that by
earthquake
that
when he got into
bull.
bed last night. You know,
Nah, that boy told his wife he come the real supercharger now.
Oh man.
Yeah, San Diego
Diego
Supercharger.
superchargers.
Oh my Lord.
Actually,
for San Diego no more.
I have a football. I have a
So
football
so so
that
you've
plays
heard
that
it.
song.
You've heard it here, folks. Y'all. Blades was throwing thunderbolts down in the bedroom like last night.
That boy was sacking him lights out. So Merriman, he was lights out Merriman.
I was doing that. I was doing that Merriman dance. You know the dance he used to
The
do?
lights out dance. The lights out dance.
Yeah.
I'm doing
Oh
it.
my god, y'all too much tonight, man.
Okay, let's go back to boring
Baseball.
baseball.
Okay, baseball.
Yeah, let's go back to baseball now.
So I just wanted to
Say, Ricardo, we gonna start with the we gonna break it down division by division, right?
divisions. Yeah, I wanted to.
Okay.
We get the point. We get
Right.
it.
We
We'll
understand.
be quick about this.
You didn't get any rest last night. We get it.
Y'all can go make a snack or something. You and Big Jack, go make a snack. Come back in like 10 minutes. We'll be
Go make a
I want a
Scooby snack.
lemonade. Give me a lemonade with Coke.
That's right, Jackie.
The only thing I have to say about baseball, why is that guy in Philly got paid all that money and he's under 200? That's all I got to say.
But he has
still
been
early.
underachieving so
But
far. Man.
that's a good segue. So the Phillies, they're leading the division. That's not.
Yep.
I don't think that's a surprise to anyone. Like
Second is Atlanta.
second is Atlanta.
Third is New York.
The Mets are third. Yes.
And they're all
wait,
bunched up
hold on.
together.
So you're telling me they gave a man $350 million and that's the strategy, so he could be under 200? That's the strategy?
I mean, it's still early, man. They haven't even played a quarter of the season yet. They played
$350 million. He's supposed to come out the gate firing.
Thank you.
Well, we gotta wait for he warming up.
Nah, look, he could.
He's like old beach cruising. He got to go real slow. Today, fast enough.
Today's the 8th. By the 12th, he might have 3 more home runs. His batting average has gone up 20 points, and it looks completely. I'm telling you,
just three home runs for $350 million. You only get for 3 home runs.
Oh my god!
God damn!
He's talking about it. He's talking about it 3 more days.
Yo, man, y'all need to go.
You can't explain something to someone that thinks a typhoon happens in this hemisphere. So.
Big Jack, I know where typhoon happens. Big Jack, you better get your son to stop playing basketball and get him to play baseball because they're giving money away for free.
Look, man, y'all go find something y'all go find something to eat, man.
Okay.
Go get some sea eggs and oatmeal, man.
I'll leave you guys to talk about your baseball. Sorry, I just want to know about, because that's all they've been talking about on all day on every sports show. Why is this guy getting all this money and he's under 200? That's it.
It's still early, and to be fair, Bryce Harper never was a guy who really hit for average.
Right, I think his batting average is like 260, 270 for career. Yeah.
260,
but he's way below that though. I'm feeling the pain. I got him in I mean, I like what he did yesterday. You know, the Phillies was 19-18 going into yesterday's game, so I like what he did yesterday. But man, I'm kind of I want him to crank it up too. You know, I had him last year,
And then we got the Central Division. I believe the Cubs are leading that division.
Central.
The Cardinals.
Oh no, I'm sorry, St. Louis. My bad.
St. Louis
Emo.
21-14.
St. Louis.
Cubs 19-13,
Yep.
and then Milwaukee is third. That's coming into third. That's
Yep.
coming into Tuesday's game.
Yeah.
And Pittsburgh is over 500 as well. I believe they're
Pittsburgh
17
is a
and
good
15.
team.
Yeah. The I didn't expect them to be doing so well so
they have
early.
Some surprises like Josh Bell. Josh Bell is a big surprise.
Yeah, he's
got him in the
raking.
fantasy league.
Man.
That Jamison Taylor injury, that's tough. That's a big blow for them.
Chris Archer
still on the DL.
He's not the Chris Archer of old anyway.
Didn't they
No,
get Gregory
not at all.
Polanco? Don't he play for them? Polanco?
He hurt too.
No, he back.
Oh, okay.
He had a home run yesterday.
Marte is still a beast. Starling Marte is still showing out.
But what you think, man? This division really, really bundled up there, man. You got
all of the East is also bundled up. That's what I was saying. All of these teams from the East and from the Central,
3 games.
they're very...
Yeah, like 3 games separating like the whole lot of them.
Yeah, and don't forget, Washington is not out of it. Although I don't think they'll make the playoffs.
Washington's trash.
I agree, but they're not out of it. They're not out of it.
But like Jamal told me yesterday, man, the losses matter. And St. Louis with 14, Cubs with 13, and Milwaukee with 15. So they like right back to back. That's a tough division right there, man. That's a real tough division.
Very tough. Especially
man. And then
if Jesus Aguilar heats up for Milwaukee.
Aguilar, yeah.
Man, if Chris Bryant ever heats up for the Cubs.
He had a home run yesterday. He had a 3-run walk-off.
Okay. The Cubs went bonkers yesterday, didn't they?
No, they only won.
No. Hold on now. Speaking of Tridash, though, we talking about Bryce Harper. I mean, this guy's nowhere on the level, but what's good with Shaw from Milwaukee? Yo? Oh my goodness.
Oh man, he let me down, man. He was gonna be my breakout, man.
No, he didn't really have a good year last year, except for one part of the year, like in the year before.
But he hit 30 home runs last year, though, man.
Most of it was done in the first half.
Okay.
I mean, he's playing terrible.
Man, he was my breakout sneaky player.
How about my boy Pete Alonso? Hit another
rookie of the year,
rookie of the year, man.
That boy got
rookie
over 30.
That
boy got over 30 RBI.
I ain't gonna lie.
How about Babe Ruth?
Chris Paddock had signed on
What about Babe Ruth?
He said, "How about Babe Ruth?"
That is a good candy, man. My mama
likes
that.
I was gonna say that's a horrible candy bar. Oh, man.
Him and Pete Rose are doing some excellent plays this year.
Oh my goodness.
No? Okay, go ahead.
Our 10 minutes ain't up yet. Go back.
I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna lie, though. Chris Paddock was shining on Alonso on Monday's game because he was mad that he didn't get rookie of the month. So he wanted to try to give it to Alonso the hard way.
The game was tied at 5 yesterday. You know who hit a 2-run home run to put us on top?
Pete Alonso. Because I reaped the benefits of his home run skills.
On top of that, he had
I got him in one of my leagues too
earlier in the game. So Alonso deserved to win the Rookie of the Month. He's going to win the Rookie of the Year, and he's going to help us.
Absolutely, yeah, he's winning Rookie of the Year.
He's going to help us make the playoffs, man.
If he doesn't win Rookie of the Year, that means he probably got hurt somewhere along the way. I just can't see him not.
But the
only competition he got is Fernando Tatis, and Fernando Tatis got hurt.
You know what, Cardo? Mickey Callaway finally moved up spot yesterday, and that's why he
should have been there out of spring training, man.
He should have been there.
Should have been there out of spring training.
Instead of batting second, huh?
Right, he's batting fourth now, so he's hitting right behind Cano, and Cano is always on base.
Man, Cano went 4-5 yesterday.
That's what I'm saying.
On Tuesday night.
Now, see in the American League, having Pete Alonso batting in the 2-hole is not a bad idea. But in the National League, where the pitcher usually hits ninth, it doesn't make any kind of sense. You know what I mean?
And I'm glad he finally put him in the 4-hole in the cleanup spot because he should have been there.
That's where he belongs.
He should have been there.
Third or fourth.
It's no wonder why we scored 7 runs, the most we scored in 2 weeks when he's in the cleanup spot.
And I see the Nets sent Dom Smith down. I'm like, that's about time.
Yep. Yep.
Man, but
And we
you
got
know,
Jed Lowry. We got Jed Lowry
he
coming
about to
back this
come back.
weekend. And Jed Lowry hit over 300 with over 20 home runs last year and about 100 RBI.
Man, I need Paul Goldschmidt to crank it up. He been on a little mini slump, but
Yeah,
they
he
saw
started out
stop.
strong.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
saw stop holding it down for him
DeYoung.
though.
Oh yeah, DeYoung is showing out.
Uh-huh.
DeYoung is showing out.
That's gonna be a tough division. That West, bro. That West got two people. Surprisingly, got 20 wins.
Dodgers.
Arizona's. I didn't think Arizona would be as good as they are.
And Big Jack and Blaze, San Diego Padres, 20 wins.
The Padres. I'm gonna tell you why the Padres have a real shot this year is because of their pitching, their young
pitching.
But that's a double-edged sword because they're gonna shut them down later in the season.
Yep, they got to manage the
innings
those guys pitch. Yep.
Yeah, so San Diego may be in it, but I don't know.
But the Dodgers leading the division right now.
Yeah, how about I let Justin?
They're the best team in the NL right now.
How about
actually,
I drop Justin Turner and that boy hit 3 home runs yesterday?
Yeah, all of a sudden he magically appeared on my team. I don't know how the hell that happened.
I was gonna pick up Mike Fierce yesterday, and I said nah, and he ended up pitching a perfect a no hitter.
No hitter.
I was like, damn, man.
Man, right, you had a shutout. Right, you had a shutout for me with the Dodgers.
He did, yep.
And I picked up Jeffrey Rodriguez and forgot to start him.
And that was Mike Fierce's second career shutout, no hitter, by the way.
Yep, it was too.
His second career no hitter. He had one back in 2015.
Yep.
With the Astros.
Yep. And it's funny because he pitched against his teammate Brett Anderson when he threw that no hitter.
Oh,
so
yeah,
that's kind of interesting.
Now. He's starting today. Or he's starting today.
Yeah, he kind of trash too, though.
Yeah, he's a second tier pitcher for sure.
Yeah.
So you jump to the AL?
Yeah. So we got the Rays, who I thought were going to make the playoffs this year.
They had 90 wins last year.
The Rays 22-12, man.
Yep.
And they won yesterday.
They're having a great season. And their pitching is doing good. And they're finally starting to hit too. They have an offense now.
Yeah, Yankees 28. Well, before yesterday's game, it was 20-15. And let me see what the Red Sox.
They won. They're 21-14.
I mean 21-14. Yeah.
Yeah, they won. They came back to win in the 9th inning yesterday. Yep, they came back from 3 runs down.
Urshela?
Yeah, Urshela. He hit a 2-run home run to tie the game in the 9th. Yeah.
And then LeMahieu had a walk-off. Was it a walk-off?
It was not a walk-off. Nah, he hit the 2-run home run to tie the game, and then.
So y'all were on the road then?
No, we're at home. We're at home. The 2-run home run was to tie the game, and then LeMahieu hit a was it a double? I think it was a double to win the game.
It was a walk-off.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was. I thought you meant was with a walk-off home run. My bad.
No.
Okay. Yeah. It was a walk-off hit. Yeah.
Okay.
LeMahieu's been really
clutch.
Good for us.
Yeah, he's been clutch, man. With all these injuries.
Boston is coming around nicely.
Yeah, let me see. Boston record is
the 2 games.
See, that's why you can't really pay attention to the records this early in the season, just because Boston started off bad.
I think Boston's 18-19 or 17-19, something like that.
Yeah, they should be 18-19 after yesterday. Did they win yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah, they're 18-19 now. So, yes, but you know, like you say, Maul, the key is the losses, man. Like so they still behind the Yankees and the Rays when it comes to them losses, you know.
Yeah, but it's so early. They're going to have so many games against these guys that, you know, like I say, just like we all said, it's very early. Chris Sale finally puts it together. David Price comes off the DL. Rodriguez is a decent third starter. And they can always trade for another.
With Nate Eovaldi, they get Nate Eovaldi back after.
Nate Eovaldi, yep. And then Mookie Betts is starting to turn it on.
Nate Eovaldi's so overrated, though.
I agree. Like just
give
like
him that
Jay
contract,
Happ,
but
just like Jay Happ.
Yeah.
Jay Happ, 38 years old.
I don't even know if I could say Jay.
I should have traded him to you. Him to
you know.
But let me down.
But here's the thing about J.A. Happ, though. He's actually has had success. Like, Eovaldi, that was last year was the first year he's really done anything.
The first year, the 1 year wonder?
And he wasn't even good until the playoffs. I mean, he didn't even have a good year last year.
He was decent.
Who y'all think has the best pitching staff in the AL East? Boston, New York, or Tampa? Because I'm riding with
Tampa.
Charlie
Tampa.
Morton,
Glasnow,
Blake
Snell, and Charlie Moore.
Glass. That's three.
Yeah.
Man, I would hate to see those in the 7
Nah,
game
I don't
series or in the
know.
3 out of 5 game series.
Nah. Yeah, I don't want that smoke.
New York.
I ain't
ain't even got
think Charlie
Severino
Morton
right now.
I ain't think Charlie Morton was gonna be the same Charlie Morton with Tampa, man. He's every bit the same Morton he was in Houston.
He's nice, man. He found it later in his
crazy?
career, but he's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It was crazy is he didn't get good until his mid-30s.
Yep.
That's what's crazy about. And actually, I think Houston had a lot to do with him getting good. It wasn't because Houston takes pitchers like Wade Miley. Wade Miley is doing good this year.
Yeah, and Wade Miley was doo-doo with Milwaukee last year.
That's what I'm saying. But they go to Houston. And they get good.
Yep.
They go to Houston and they get good.
Look at Justin Verlander was trash for 2 years. He was trash, right?
Yep.
He's like he found a fountain of youth in Houston.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, what's up with the surprising?
Garrett Cole is a beast. Corey Kluber's hurt. We can go when we do the Central.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what's up with the surprising Central, man?
Oh, Minnesota, man.
Yeah, me and Mo surprised to hear Minnesota up there, man.
But keep in mind, people, this Minnesota is a team that notoriously fades in the second half. A lot.
The only thing I would say to that is who else is going to take it from them in their division? Besides Cleveland, they don't have any competition.
If Cleveland ever starts hitting, Francisco Lindor
if they ever start pitching right, man, because Carrasco, Bowers, all them boys ain't been the same.
And Kluber's hurt.
Bieber's been all right.
No, that's the only one holding them down. Holding them down like that Bow Wow on Marion's song. Let me hold you. He the only
Great
one.
song, by the way.
Kluber's hurt.
Yep, broken arm. That was sad, man. I'm like, whoa.
Yep, I know it hurt my fantasy team.
The ball came back at him. It came right back at him, and he
broke his forearm.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Scary part of baseball, bro. How fast? Man, no, you only got like a millisecond to make a reflex move, or you'll get destroyed.
It's been pitchers that's been hit in the head by those guys too.
Oh my gosh.
It's been players that's been hit in the head by like 100 miles. Like David Wright. David Wright got hit in the head. You don't know who David Wright is, Cam, but he used to play for the Mets. He was a real good third baseman.
Cracked his helmet. I remember that.
Cracked his helmet?
Cracked his
helmet.
He got hit by Madison Bumgarner, I believe. I believe it was Madison Bumgarner who hit him.
Man, I would got hit in the head. Ow, my head.
And a pitcher who died a few years ago, R.I.P. to Jose Fernandez.
Yeah. Oh, the dude who died in that boating accident?
Yep. He got hit in the face with a comeback.
Yep.
Oh.
It happens, man.
Like 50 Cent, I'll break your face.
Oh, my God. It happens, man. It really does happen. But no, Minnesota is surprising me. Max Kepler's got cold, so they're gonna have to find other offense.
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in the offense.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Especially Jake Odorizzi, I think he's gonna fade. Kyle Gibson is not. I thought he was gonna take a step forward, and he did not so far.
Michael Pineda is very inconsistent.
He's a beast.
Who?
Jose Barrios.
He's their best. Yeah, he's nice.
He's a beast. CJ Cron might have a good year.
Yeah. I'm 50-50 on him. Yeah. I'll tell you what though, Nelson Cruz gonna do Nelson Cruz things no matter where he play at. He's gonna write it down. He's gonna hit you 30 and driving 100 runs.
I had him in a couple leagues. I dropped him in every league I had him.
Yeah, because he ice cold.
Look at him now though.
He ice
cold.
Look
at him now.
I can't. It's too late, now. Probably.
Yeah. Look at his numbers now.
His numbers, yeah.
He's doing all right.
What about that H-Town control and beat up?
Yeah, that's Houston division, man. Nobody's touching them.
Nope.
What about Seattle, man? Seattle
Seattle's fading already.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what about my boy Jamal? Who I told you, the pitcher who I believed in, dog. What about my boy?
Marco Gonzalez?
What about my boy?
Who, Marco Gonzalez?
Yeah, man. What about it? That boy doing his thing. That's what a bottom.
I mean, okay.
He gonna lead them. He gonna lead them to the playoffs.
No.
No, man. I don't see that.
No, not over Houston, bro. Houston got too much.
I think Oakland can win a wild card out there, though.
But they're in last place. They got to catch up.
You know they're a second half team, though, man.
I do. You right. You
They're a
so right
second
about
half
that.
team. They always find a
What is
way.
it, Bob Melvin? Isn't that their coach?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, they don't have Jed Lowry anymore. So that was a big force for them last year. And they also don't have Familia, who came back to the Mets.
Yeah,
after
that's true.
traded them to him.
That's true.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's over for
always does
my man
surprising
Jason's
things with
Oakland.
players. They always do surprising things with players you never heard of. So
Right? Who knew Sean Mejia last year? I sure as hell didn't.
I knew him. I knew him when I had him on my.
He pitched a no hitter last year. He was like the best pitcher
Yeah.
last year. Yeah.
Yeah. He had a no hitter. Yeah, I had that boy for a good little minute before he got hurt.
Yep.
I didn't know him at all.
Yep.
Sorry, Jason.
Oh,
man.
Mania.
Jason.
Mania, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Now I know. who
I'm
you're
sorry.
talking
Yeah.
about. And they had Daniel Mingding last year. They had,
What you call him, a ring ding? What?
Ring ding
no, his name
ding.
was like Daniel Mingding.
Yeah.
They still got fired.
Billy Bean always finding people though.
Yeah, he's a good GM.
So, recapping the fight between Alvarez and Jacobs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we said it. We said if it went the whole distance, and then Alvarez was gonna win. Jacobs didn't develop that jab like he should have had early on in the fight, but it is what it is. Blaze, what you got on the fight, man?
Well, like I said, and you guys all went for Jacobs. Every single one of you guys went for Jacobs. Canelo,
except for me.
If I'm not mistaken, you even made the bet. You bet money on Jacobs.
No, I said Canelo was going to win.
That's what I hear.
You said
but then you say you put 100 on 3-1
on Jacobs.
Yeah, but I was going to go put a bet on him, but I didn't get to put a bet on him. Actually, this is what happened.
That's what I hear when y'all talk about boxing, just silent.
So, where was I? Oh, so the fight. I don't know if you guys know about this. Is that Jacobs got fined before he even get into the ring because he was overweight. He was 3.5. He was 3.5 pounds overweight, and for each pound he was charged $250,000. So he had to pay $1 million in fines even before the fight started. So he was supposed to get $10 million guaranteed, and he got $9 million guaranteed. But the fight, I watched the fight. It was basic Jacobs. Jacobs started slow, and then the first round he won. He won the first round. Then he started slow. But he was hitting Canelo hard. He took too long to get into form. So after watching the fight, I gave Canelo 7 rounds, and I gave Jacobs about 5 rounds. I gave him 5. I gave him 5 rounds. So it was a 12 round match. And Canelo didn't really beat him. It's just that when you play the champ, you got to beat the champ. You can't just box the champ. You got to beat the champ. You got to knock him out, knock him down. You got to beat him up, like how Floyd beat Canelo. Like Canelo's face was all red. He was red like his hair. So it was like, so you have to win in boxing. That's how you got to do it. You got to beat the champ. You got to take the championship away.
So Blaze, what did Alvarez do that really stunned Jacobs like early?
He just boxed him. He hit him harder. He got more shots in, but Jacobs was getting his shots in. Like Jacobs hit Canelo hard one time. I thought even Canelo's corner were like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" They were like, because he hit him. He rocked him hard. He gave him an uppercut. He hit him hard, but he started coming on like in the 7th round. Like from the 7th round to the 12th round, I would give it to Jacobs. But all the other rounds, Canelo was beating him, boxing him. So, he was beating him. So, Jacobs.
Yeah, I remember last week you did say Jacobs started slow. I remember that you say that last week. So you was on a point with that. And also Big Jack was on a point. It was like, man, if Jacobs didn't establish that jab early with his reach, it was going to be over for him.
Yeah,
Big Jack said that last week as well.
Jacobs already had so much going against him. Everybody was already on Alvarez's tip as towards winning. So when it comes to that, and he already has the belt, you have to either knock the champ out or just literally whoop his ass to where there's no debating it. Like, he got his ass whooped. That's the only way you can beat him.
He
And
had to be
Jacobs
the
just did
aggressor.
not do it.
Yeah, he had
He
to be
did
the
not do it.
aggressor in this fight. And for the first 7.5 rounds, he just was not that. I think that's what it really boils down to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he left it in the hands of the judges. You know,
you never leave it in the hands of the judges. When you fight the champ, you never leave it in the hands of the judges.
Yeah, exactly. You can't. And also, it was in Vegas. It was in Vegas, and it was Cinco de Mayo. It was Cinco de Mayo. You can't be fighting. You can't be fighting in Vegas with a fans full of Mexicans and come with your B game. You got to come with your A game. Yeah. So.
And now he's saying that he's going to probably leave that weight class. He's going to go up to the next weight class because of the issues. And but I mean,
well, right now, Canelo. The big thing right now, Canelo wants to fight Earl Spence. They're talking about that, but they want Earl Spence to come up. They want Earl Spence to come up 2 weight classes, which I think that's wrong. I think Earl Spence should come up 1 weight class
and 1 go down 1, right?
Yeah. But they'll never do that. And they'll never do that. Golden Boy will never do that. Like Golden Boy did that, put in that clause that you had to be 170, and so that's boxing. You got the underhand. You got. I always think sometimes boxing is it's who you are and where you are. That's how you win, especially when these kind of close fights like this. So, yeah. So.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. That's pretty crazy. So you know who's the next big fight for Alvarez? We know who's the next person he should try to conquer.
Well, that's what I was saying. If he wants to fight Spence, but Spence is a beast. Earl Spence is a beast.
Okay.
Earl Spence. Yeah, Earl Spence is a beast. Pacquiao was supposed to fight. It's supposed to fight Earl Spence, and I think Pacquiao is running from him and doesn't want to fight him.
To be fair, Pacquiao old though, man.
You know what I'm saying? He needs to retire.
Pacquiao paid his. Pacquiao's already a legend. Like,
yeah, but the problem is,
he washed though, man.
But the problem is he's broke. He's broke.
Pacquiao's broke.
Yeah,
he's broke. Are you serious?
Pacquiao's damn near the president of his country.
No,
he is the president of his country.
He's not. No, he's not.
He's a governor. He's singing.
Yeah, he's some. No, he's some big. No, really, he was.
No,
yeah, he was running.
He is. But he's not the president though.
He's the grand poobah.
He might not be the president, but he's up there pretty damn high.
He's up there. Yeah, he's up there politically.
Okay. He's in the parliament. But the thing about Pacquiao, you remember he had a born again Christian moment. He got rid of all his bars. He got rid of all his casinos. He got rid of all the strip clubs. Everything, and he went straight. Plus, he had Bob Arum, and Bob Arum's the big. He's like, what's that black guy with the messed up here?
John King.
Yeah, he's like the done. He's like,
wait, he called up the black guy with the best. You racist bastard!
Racist ass Canadian.
I'm black too.
The views of Ricardo is only the thoughts of Ricardo only.
Wait,
okay.
I didn't say that though.
But I know who Don King is. I just had a brain.
Only in America.
Yeah, exactly.
But we can't lie. He does look like a treasure troll, though. I'm just saying. Let's not. It's not like if you lift up his shirt, there'd be a little jewel,
a little
jewel in his belly button.
Well, what I was trying to, because
I pork chops and oatmeal.
Yeah, Don King. Like the thing about it is, my mind went blank with his name, so that's why I said the black guy with the weird hair. But the thing about it is, Bob Arum is like Don King. He's just a pimp. He just pimps these guys. He's been pimping, these guys. So he pimped.
Since the 70s, he's been stealing money.
Yeah. So
Pacquiao needs to go ahead and retire, man. That's what I hate. That's what I hate about boxers who just want to just keep on keeping on.
Well, Evander Holyfield was like that. Like,
yeah, it's like that's Roy Jones. Roy Jones is a prime example. He should have quit.
Muhammad Ali too.
The way before he started just losing matches.
George Foreman.
embarrassingly losing matches. I don't know why they do
See,
that.
Big Jack did recall to say Evander Holyfield. That's what he called
Earvander.
him.
Earvander.
Evander.
Let me tell you, man.
After that ear got bit off, he couldn't hear the punches coming.
My man Lennox Lewis did it right. He's like, I don't need all this. I'm
Yeah.
retiring as champ. Get out of here.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, because Lennox
Damn
Lewis
right.
is because where is he
Right on
from?
top.
He's from
Canada.
Canada. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was
He
from
was-
Canada.
Who's from
He's
I
Canada?
thought he was from the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah,
from
I thought he was
Canada?
from the UK too.
He was born. He grew up in Canada, then he went
To the
and
UK?
boxed in boxed in the UK.
I can't hear
Oh,
nothing Blaze
gotcha.
is saying, so I don't know who's from Canada.
But you know what, though? It all goes back. He's from the Caribbean. If you go back far enough, know what I mean?
Yeah,
We jammer.
All right, last topic of the day: the Kentucky Derby, the chaos at the Kentucky Derby.
Yep.
Blaze, talk on it. What's wrong with them horses?
Well, I honestly don't know why the horse lost. In the Kentucky Derby, there's no real lanes. They said when he turned the corner, he went in the other horse's lane, but there is no lane. There's no physical riding. So like honestly, I think that they stole that win from him, And the second horse, the fixed ones must have been in because the second horse was in a Country Time or Country House.
Country Time. I think that's Lemonade, man. Country Time.
Yeah. That's okay lemonade.
Listen.
Yeah, Country Home. Country Home.
Let me tell you about horse racing.
Okay, well, hold on. Well, let me finish this. Okay, so the horse Country House got
Country Home.
Country Hoe was 61. Yeah, it was a hoe because it was 60.
Country Home.
It was 60. It was 65 to 1. It was 65 to 1 odd. So if you put $100 down on that horse, you would have came up with 6,500. So that was the Country Hoe. Yeah, the Country House Hoe.
Listen, horse racing is like sex. You get all this anticipation for 2 minutes of gratification. Okay?
That's you.
No, that's just horse racing.
I'm thunderstrike here. I do earthquakes, man. Earthquakes.
Do you know lightning only happens for like 2 seconds, man? If that.
Yeah, well, I'm earthquake. I rock.
Earthquakes only happen for like 2 seconds too.
No, so
he earthquake the comedian. That would be.
Hey,
no.
Earthquakes happen for 2 seconds, but it's devastating. Devastating.
Well, I wouldn't know because I don't have earthquakes where I'm from.
I rock their worlds.
Oh man.
Well, when we're
anyway, back to the horses.
When we're in Vegas, I don't want you guys to be in the room under me because you might be like, "What's going on up there?"
Aren't you going to Vegas by yourself? What's the missus gonna think about that?
This man gonna get himself decapitated.
The dog just got drunk.
Get himself decapitated.
You better stay in Vegas if you go, boy.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna call Blaze. I'm gonna speak to Blaze.
Y'all
He's no
killing
longer
me
with us.
today,
He's been
man.
decapitated.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, sorry, man.
You there, Camo?
Okay, so
I'm right here, baby
let's get
boy.
back to this horse race. So, I honestly think that Maximum Security got robbed because, there's no lanes. There's no lanes. So how are you gonna know you crossed the lane? So,
Right.
That's my stick on it.
And I know their protest. They have an official protest in, I believe.
But they lost. They lost the legal action. They tried to do.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they
Okay.
lost. Yeah, they came
I
through.
didn't know that.
Yeah, they lost the legal action.
Well,
the fix was in.
Yeah,
you know, sports has really gotten terrible when they are cheating in horse racing. I mean,
I just hope
you
our
can see the
audience-
football. You can see the football, the flake gates and bad calls from the refs. But now, lane changing in horse racing.
I just hope our audience gives a damn about horse racing because I know I don't.
Oh, neither do I.
Man,
but I just think
look.
it's an interesting story because a lot of people lost a lot of shmoney last weekend.
A lot of money.
Yeah, a lot of people got
money.
murdered, man. A lot of people were swimming with the fishes.
Another topic.
If they can sit through y'all talking baseball, they can listen to a little bit of horse racing. Like, thank you guys for joining us on another episode of the Cypher. Please join us same time next week where we'll have some great discussions. All right, it's the Sports Cipher, giving the people what they want.